What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. It's Eikyo here. In today's video, we'll be doing something a little different. Actually, I won't say it's something different because I did this video like a month or 8 months ago, or maybe a year ago. We'll be doing a controller movement guide video. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave a comment down below, or you can text one of my socials. It'll be in the link down below. I can get in the firing range with you, join your lobby, and I'll walk you through it hands on if you need help with any of these techniques I'll talk about in this video. But you guys know how I do this, so let's not waste no time. Let's get straight to the point. So let's get it. All right, guys. So the first thing we're gonna do is go to settings, and we're gonna find auto sprint. Make sure auto sprint is on. This just makes it a lot easier. You press one less button. I know people that just used to pressing the left analog stick to move or sprint, from different video games they've been getting into and stuff like that. But it's just a lot easier with Apex when you just not press it. You know what I mean? Like, and also if you just wanted to walk, you can just do it. Also, if you wanted to crouch walk, you can. So it's not like you're just always sprinting, or it's like, oh, I'm just sprinting towards this wall and I can't stop. No, you can always stop. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is just move your left analog stick either way. You know what I mean? Just like this. Real simple as that. All right, guys. Another thing you want to do while we're still on the settings topic is go over to settings, find movement dead zone, and always have this on small. And you may be like, what is moving dead zone? What is moving dead zone? Basically, moving dead zone just determines how much you got to push off your analog stick before you actually start moving. So look, I'm barely touching my left analog stick and I'm just moving. And it just helps with like quicker reaction and just help with movement in general. The only time that you will have it on large is if like you're just running and you don't even want to touch your analog stick. Like some of y'all will get completely stopped while your moving dead zone is on small. Other y'all would be like doing this right here. But even then, it doesn't make a difference. Also, many of y'all have been asking like basically my controller settings pretty much. I do got a separate video on that, but I'm not gonna do y'all like that today. So basically, my button layout looks like this. I jump with L1, I crouch with R3, I melee with D-pad, I sprint with my left stick, I shoot with R2, I aim down sights with L2, I use my technical with X. But it's crazy because I do not play claw. This is just like, I feel like this is a lot easier, I get to use all my hands. Well, I said hands. I can use all my fingers pretty much. But yeah, but really, this really doesn't matter. It's really just like whatever you're used to for real, for real. And also, with my advanced look, this is what it's like. I have customs on. This is my dead zone is 3%. My auto threshold 3%. My yaw speed is 500. My pitch speed is 250. My ADS yaw speed is 90. My ADS pitch speed is 80. All right, so the next technique we're gonna go over is a slide jump. Wherever your crouch button is on, that don't matter if it's R3, don't matter if it's circle, whatever your crouch button on, you're gonna hold it and press jump at the same time. So you hold it, press your jump button. Hold it, press your jump button. And since we already got our crouch button on hold, that's why I'm saying hold, not toggle. This is really simple to do on toggle as well. You tap it, press your jump button. Tap it, press your S button. It's really that simple. So you want to hold it again, press your jump button. Hold it, press your jump button. All right, so the next technique we about to go over is the bunny hop. So the bunny hop is essentially just you slide jumping while spamming your jump button. And that's why I told you in the beginning, it's super important to have it on hold, because half these techniques are a lot easier if your crouch button is on hold instead of toggle. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna slide, you're gonna jump, and you're gonna spam it. You're gonna spam your jump button. It's really that simple. Slide, jump, and just keep spamming your jump button. It's really easy. Or you're gonna jump, slide, and spam it. And you can go anywhere. You can go left, you can go right. So again, it's a slide jump while spamming your jump button after. It's really that simple. So slide, jump, and spam your jump button. And you can go left or right. That's all it is. It's really simple. Slide, spam your jump button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the next technique we'll be going over is the redirect and reverse turn. So the reverse turn and the redirect is very simple. All it is, right? So let's say somebody's shooting you, right? When somebody's shooting behind you, you're weak, you got to get behind cover. This is the usual that everybody do. They run, they turn, they get behind cover. You know what I mean? So like they run, they turn, they get behind cover. They do this right here. But it's just so slow. Like you're just out too much and it's just too slow. Somebody would have probably like hit you for like 140 with an R9 or something. Like damn near like one clipped you pretty much. All right, so whichever way you're coming from, let's say I'm running on the right, right? That's the way you're gonna turn. And since the first tip I went over is a slide jump, everybody should know how to slide jump. But after the slide jump, you're gonna hold your crouch button and you're gonna turn whichever way you're coming from. So if I'm running on the left side, right, I'm gonna slide jump and I'm gonna turn while holding my crouch button. Boom, just like that. Slide jump, turn, boom. You can also do this while adding the slide at the end like this, but you still be kind of peeking a little. I really don't like that. I actually like to add a little bit momentum to it. So if I'm on the right side, I'm gonna slide jump, turn, slide, just to get by the behind cover. Boom. Once again, slide, jump, turn, slide. And how you do this, once again, whichever side you're coming from, it's basically a slide jump, right? A slide jump. And then you're going to turn whichever way you're going, and while you're still holding your slide button. So after you slide jump, keep holding your cross button. I'm going to show you right now. This is how it looks. This is the regular what everybody does. They slide, they turn, they get behind here. This is what everybody slide, turn, to get behind here. And that's just so slow. You know, they slide, turn. Now this is what it looks like, what we went over. You can either do this with a gun out or gun out. It doesn't really matter. So boom. Slide, turn, slide. See how quick I got behind that wall? Look at this. Slide, jump, turn, slide. Slide, jump, turn, slide. You can also cut the corners pretty short. Like if you want to do it, you can just cut it real short. Boom. Boom. Alright guys, so the next thing we'll go over will be the wall jump, wall bounce, whatever you want to call it. This is best used when you want to break the line of sight of your opponent, right? Unless you're trying to get style points. Because like if I'm shooting somebody out in the open right here, what is the point of just turning and just wall jumping unless it's just for style points? You know what I mean? So it's best used for like breaking the line of sight. Like let's say somebody's like right here, right? And I'm over here.
We should go here.
Something right. So I would shoot him, break the line of sight, wall jump. I did that so wrong. Look at me. Learning as I go as well. I'll break the line of sight, turn, boom, and shoot him right here. Alright, so the way to do this is really easy. You know how the tip before this, I taught y'all how to slide jump? So basically just a slide jump into the wall, but adding an extra jump. So you know how you slide jump? Boom. So what you're going to do, you're going to slide jump, turn and look, and double tap your jump button. So slide, turn, jump again. So it's basically just a double jump after your slide. So slide, turn, jump again. It's really that simple. Slide, turn, jump again. And you can do this on any platform. Like you can jump off, like jump or wall bounce off pretty much anything in this game. Like no matter how big, no matter how small, you don't really have to be getting momentum. You just got to be getting enough momentum, and it will send you flying. So once again, this is how you do this. Slide, jump, turn, jump again. So it's essentially a double jump. Slide, turn, jump again. Slide, jump, turn, jump again. Alright guys, another way you can use this technique in an actual fight in a real game is if somebody is, like I explained earlier, if you're in a fight or something, like let's say somebody right here, and I'm in like a peak situation, just getting shots off, they're gonna expect you to be like right here again.
Let's
like when you,
this way.
like they'll already be pre-aiming or they're gonna expect you to be right here. So boom, boom, reload your weapon. Maybe do like a wall jump like right here or something, throw their aim off, start shooting them like right here. Of course you're gonna be in the open, but you really don't want to do that in the open, but that's another way you can, you know, use it into a fight or anything like that. All right, so the next technique we'll be going over is super gliding. Super gliding is essentially, this is what it looks like. It's super quick, super efficient. See, it's kind of hard to do and had a hard time, but it's just like that. That's all super gliding is. So super gliding is once you're climbing something and you get at the top of it, like soon as you about to get at the top of it, you're gonna tap your jump button and your cross button at the same time. So I'm climbing it, tap it at the same time. See, I did it wrong. So as soon as you get at the climax of your climb, like the climax of your climb, Like as soon as you get the climax, that's when you're gonna hit your jump button and your cross button at the same time. Literally, just press it at the same time. It's super hard to time unless you're just super experienced with it. I keep doing it wrong. But this how it would look. That's how it would look right there. It's super quick. Right there, that's how it look. You'll know when you do it when you just go flying, like it just launches you. Just like that. So how to do this again? Like I said, once you hit the climax of your flying, like once you're about like right here, like you see herself pulling herself up, that's when you're gonna press your jump and cross button at the same time while moving your left analog stick forward. Alright, so wall climbing line of sight. This is really self-explanatory and easy to do. So wall climbing line of sight basically means all you gotta do is climb the wall, right? Don't fully climb it, of course. But what you wanna do is climb the wall and press your X button and add a little slide to it. So when I mean by wall climbing line of sight, really you wanna do this on doorways, really? Like in the clips I showed you, like that's what you really wanna do them on doorways. Like let's say you're on a door, right? And you're holding the door or something, like you're shooting, you're peeking, boom, what you will do, like let's say you get weak or something and they think you're running back this way, you'll just climb the wall, you'll see them run past you, you'll turn around, you just one clip them. It's really that easy. And like how you do this again, all you have to do is climb the wall and press your S button again to back out of animation. And you know, what I usually do is like, you know, if I'm boom and I'm running, I'll wall climb and I'll press X and I add a slide to it. And how you add a slide to it, you climb the wall, press your jump button, and hold your crouch button, and you'll go back like that. But you gotta also redirect your left stick to going back like this, and you know, boom. All right, guys. So the next technique we'll be talking about today is edge sliding. Edge sliding is pretty self-explanatory. Basically, gonna be sliding off any type of edge. So with edge sliding, it gives you a quick momentum boost after you're like leaving the platform. So let's say like the edge of this platform right here.
Might be something good this way.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna climb up, boom. You're gonna slide off that edge. You see how much momentum it gives me? Instead of just doing like a regular slide when you're not off the edge just like this. You don't go as far or you don't have that much momentum. Also, what I like to do with the edge sliding, not just on platforms like that, is if I'm in a fight or something, or I got like a small edge right here. Like, see how this edge is right here? So instead of just getting up and just running then sliding again, you can just abuse the edge slide. Because the edge slide, like I said, gives you extra speed, extra momentum. So boom, instantly. See how quick that is? Like soon as you climb up, you slide jump basically. Because most people say you have to have momentum to slide jump, like you have to be running like this, then slide jump. But with edge sliding, like I said, when you're on the edge of things, for some reason this game gives you like extra speed and extra momentum. Like like I don't know why, but it just does. So, boom, just like that. All right, my fellow grasshoppers. So the next tip and the next technique we'll be going over will be the 80 spam slash crouch spam, whatever you want to call it. Goes by plenty names. So this is super simple. Since you already have your crouch button on hold, all you're gonna do is just spam it. Just spam it. You don't want to spam it super fast like this. You can, but you see how your head isn't going anywhere. Like your hitbox is still the same. You feel me? Your hitbox is literally still the same. So look, if I spam it too fast, it's not going nowhere. So you want to do it like at a moderate speed while still moving left and right. So all this is just literally spam crouching or spamming your crouch button. So wherever your crouch button is on, all you're gonna do, if it's on circle, if it's on R3, all you're gonna do is spam it. Boom, bow, boom, bow. You see how it's like ducking my head, making my hitbox harder? And you're gonna go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So the 80 spam, right? Because I just went over the cross spam. So the 80 spam is basically you just abusing aim assist. And that's why it's called a controller movement guide. And he's like, how would this help with movement? Because first off, aim assist slows you down. I don't have aim assist on, but aim assist slows you down when you aim in. But let's say I did have it on. This is an 80 spam. It's basically just you zooming in and out with your sight. That's all it is. While you moving left and right. It's really that simple. It looks like this. And basically, you'll be abusing aim assist because your aim assist resets after you zoom out. So after you zoom out and zoom back in, it resets. So it basically just relocks on. You see what I mean? It's really that simple. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we're almost done with this video, but we gotta go over a few more things. So the next thing we'll be talking about is the zip bounce. So the zip bounce, all essentially is you grabbing zip and you letting go. Grabbing zip, letting go. That's all it is. Grabbing zip, letting go. Grabbing zip, let go. So wherever your interact button is, mine is R1, wherever your interact button is, you're gonna grab and you're gonna let go instantly. That's all a zip bounce is. Okay, zip strafing. Zip strafing, or whatever you want to call it, the fade, the A shoot, what it be doing, the construction building, streamer building. All you're gonna do, you know how we did a zip bounce? Like this. You grab on, you let go by pressing jump. All you're gonna do is hold your interact button. So wherever you use the right to zip, you're gonna hold that before you even get to the zip line. Look something like, it should look something like this. Hold, turn, jump, turn, jump. It's really that simple. Hold your interact, jump, turn, jump, turn. It should look something like that. It should send you flying. You can do this 3 times. You can do this 2 times. Like, let's say somebody's chasing you this way. You want to trick them out. You want to boom, boom. So once again, you're holding your interact button before you even get to the zip. Then you jumping, turn, jump, turn, jump, turn. It's all in like one motion. It's super easy. So after you learn how to do this already, this right here, how I taught you the first time, once you already know how to do that, that's all it is. You're doing that, but at the same time, you're just holding your interact. All right, so the next technique we're gonna go over that's dealing with zip lines. After you got those 2 down, the zip bounce and the zip strafing, the next thing we're gonna go over is the super jump. So the super jump, essentially all it is you're pressing your interact button wherever you grab zip with and spamming your jump button, and it should send you floating in the air. And it will look something like this on the straight zip, if I could get it right. You see how high I go? It's kind of hard to time because all you got to do is grab the zip. As soon as you about to grab the zip, spam your jump button. There you go. See how it just sends me floating through the air? See, that's how it looks when you do it wrong. It's kind of hard to time because as soon as you grab the zip, that's when you got to do it. But all it is you grabbing zip and you're spamming your jump button. Grab zip, spam jump button. This is how it look on the straight zip. Ah, kind of hard to time. Boom. You see how you just float through the air? And it's the same thing with this. Alright, guys. So the next technique we'll be talking about is the head tuck technique. All the head tuck technique is, y'all probably wondering, like, what is the head tuck technique? All the head tuck technique is when you have your gun equipped, right? And it makes your hitbox super small. We call this a crab walk because look how small my hitbox is. And you're like, why would I want to be looking down? Why would I want to be looking down? Oh, really? The only time you use this is when you're dodging bullets. Like, let's say you're running, you look down, you turn. That's all you want to do. You know, this is only when you're dodging bullets, or let's say somebody's like over there and only your head is showing right here. You're just gonna look down, 3 shots, look down, 3 shots, look down. Make your shootbox super small. Or when you're running away, you're gonna look down, you're gonna turn. Makes it super small. But that's just a R9. The R9 is pretty crazy when it comes to that. But let's say something I have like a P20 or RE45. Look how small my hitbox is with the P20. Like, it's super small and it's super effective. I've used this thousands and tons of times. But let's get into the next technique. Alright, my grasshoppers, we're almost done. So, the last and final thing we're going to talk about, well, one of the last and final things, I got a special one for y'all. The last and final thing we're going to be talking about is jiggle peeking, or shoulder peeking, or the 50-50 rule, which everyone you know is by. So, all essentially is just a 50-50 rule. Is having 50% of your screen covered and the other 50 is you shooting. So it looks something like this. That's jiggle peeking / shoulder peeking / 50-50 rule. See how 50% of my screen is covered and the other 50 is shooting? Instead of being too wide, instead of being too much in cover, you can barely shoot. That's all it is. And then you're from this POV, it'll just be your shoulder peeking, right? And if you do it correctly, it'll be super quick. It'll be boom, 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 boom. So this how it will look with a shotgun. So boom, 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 boom. You see how like 50% of my screen is covered and the other 50 is shooting? It makes you harder to hit and it's just quicker. So it's basically essentially just shooting, getting back in cover, shooting, get back in cover, shooting, get back in cover. Basically shoulder peeking, just left, right, left, right, left, right. You can add a cross spam to it or whatever you want to do. Just boom, 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 boom. It's real simple. All right. And the last and the most important movement technique you will need, no matter what tutorial you watch, no matter what guide you watch, the most important technique that will always supposed to tell you about is to be confident. Believe in yourself, believe in your skill. Try these techniques in the game. If you're really trying to improve and try to become a better player, don't try to blame stuff on your teammate. Don't try to blame it on the loot. Like, of course, you can blame it on all them things, but how you really gonna be better? You can blame it on the lag, the delay. Just try to be, a sponge to certain information. Try to try not to be too much hard on yourself. You're just learning these different techniques. You're probably just new to the game. You're trying to get a lot of stuff done. So just believe in yourself and have confidence. Because if you don't have confidence in trying these things, how someone else going to believe you? How you want me to believe in you? So have confidence, in yourself. Believe you can do these techniques in game. Don't be nervous. If you die, you die. You know why. But guess what? You can always, ready up again. You know what I mean? So, it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? You would just ready up again, try again, and it will build confidence throughout the game. Like, when you keep trying it in real game, it builds confidence. It builds them style points. You just, like, wall jumping on everybody. You know what I mean? You're just doing them dirty, super gliding here, there. It builds confidence because you're getting better. You see yourself getting better. So, don't complain. Don't blame it on anybody else. Just take accountability and just believe in yourself that you will get better and just try these out in the game. And also, make sure you have fun. Don't stress yourself out. If you need a break, go drink your water, go meditate, go get you some sun, go chill with family and friends. Just make sure you have fun doing all these things, playing this game because it's a well-designed game and I really like it. And I do plan on playing it for a very long time. Hopefully, I'll become pro. But for you guys, I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace.